Oh, sorry, we live. Okay. So we've already done our menuing. Let's have a color. What color do we want? We want blue, fuchsia, teal, or that ugly one. Anyone?
What's your donation incentive for? Just
fuchsia. That's good. Let's go. All right. Fuchsia is the lucky color. And Randy, we are ready to start the run in 3, 2, 1, go. And just gonna. There were no donation incentives for the name, was there? No. I didn't think so. I've forgotten if I'd done incentives or anything. So yeah, this is actually gonna be like any percent with some glitches. Not many, but it does require the first sort of 10 minutes of the run to be like button mashing. But once we get past that bit, we really get into the run. Jade, Cocoon, Story of the Tamamayu. It's a late 90s PS1 monster battle RPG with some really nice artwork and really nice music. Yep, here we are. We're playing Levant. He's the hero of the village, and that's Mabu, our future wife. I say future. We get married in like 5 minutes time.
speedrun.
We speedrun the marriage. Already missed did a wrong input. Never mind. It was discovered like it wasn't discovered like until like fairly recently. I say a few years ago that you could actually just push square to like stop the menu confirmation. No one knew that for the longest time because it was always like X. Do you want to go here? Yes. X to confirm, and you could just push square to just go. There's no indication in the game whatsoever.
Hearing voices.
Yeah. This is the only voice acting we hear in the game. Son is too young. He's too young to be a Cocoon master. Ooh. Yeah, Daddy abandoned him when he was little because he fell in love with his wife, and that was bad because something or other. I don't remember the story of this. Who does? We're in a dream sequence / tutorial. And I got caught on Mabu's bottom, which is annoying, but sometimes it happens. If I... You're supposed to like pause for a second. Pause for like half a frame or something. Wait, let's more button mashing. Here's Louis. Dreamworld. And yeah, this is going to be our tutorial boss. Tutorial battle. Oh, the Dream Man. I'm sure we won't see him too much. First thing we're going to do, stab him in the face. Do a backflip. You can't stab someone unless you do a backflip afterwards. That's just the rules.
Those are good rules.
Yeah, and Minion is summoned. Minion's not actually that strong, but because it's like, you know, the tutorial boss, it's meant to be, or the tutorial monster is meant to be like, you know, impossible to beat. Ugh. Time loss. That's not supposed to happen. Reset.
Supposed to hit you?
No, yeah, it's supposed to. Oh, I suppose it doesn't matter. Yeah, but the magic always kills you there. It's been so long since like the tutorial missed against me that he's like, "Oh, I beat you with a monster 10 times your strength. You're just the son of a coward." And it's like, you know, if those two add up together, but okay. And now cutscene. Kelmar is our best friend. He's gonna come in and say, "Oh no, we're under attack," and that's because we're under attack. Come on, sometime today. Ooh, I just remembered. It'll be fine. I forgot to put on the fast disk loading, so it's going to be slightly slower loading screens, but...
Estimate up by an hour.
It's not that bad. It's nowhere near that bad. How you doing, Jelly? Have you heard of this game before? If you got any questions, feel free to ask.
I've just heard it's 3D Pokemon. Before 3D Pokemon.
But it's like Pokemon in the same way that it has like monsters, and then you battle with them. And then it's not like Pokemon in every other way.
Nice.
I've said it before, but Pokemon would be much more interesting if you could stab Pikachu.
And then Power came.
then backflip. Sorry, guys. Last run of the night gets a bit crazy in it. Everyone's winding down. Everyone's had a great BSG. I have. And I'm still here for 2 more days. Are we doing something, game? There we go.
Oh, cutscene.
And I did not set up auto turbo fire on this, so it's whatever. It's fine. I've unfortunately lost my game disc, so you may notice some emulator not issues, just some small graphical things. Otherwise, quite smoothly. Come on, the bond. Help if I was mashing the correct button. Stands up. Here we go. We're speedrunning our marriage.
Go.
The day you become a man. I'm 12.
No longer maidenless.
Yeah, we're no longer maidenless. Foul tarnished. Hasn't got nothing on Levant. Oh, and we just got the Hunter's Earring, which is the best, most useful item in the game. It's annoying you can't skip this, like 10 minutes of button matching, but even if you could, you wouldn't get the item we need to glitch.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's practicing his Ouranea. That's what he uses to capture the monsters.
Time.
Actually, I think it's more like the Ouranea of space because it like you know, puts them into like a, what do you call it? Like a actually, I suppose it is kind of like Pokemon. It puts them into like the balls.
Yeah.
Same sort of principle. Yeah, so I suppose this, you could imagine this Pokemon if Pokemon was set like in the year like minus 100,000, you know?
Sure.
Oh, more voice acting.
According to tradition, I hereby proclaim your coming of age.
I was a bit worried about this. I screwed up my mashing finger before I came. Literally on my way to BSG.
Yep.
But it's actually all right now. Be done with this dream sequence yet? Anytime soon today? Just grab your head and keep shaking. Yeah, so you dress like a man. Can you stab a bug? Solid music, like I said.
That's actually good.
Yeah, and you know some of the artwork's got some of the art team from Ghibli. You can really see it if you watch the opening cutscene, but unfortunately, you know, we didn't.
Speedrunners.
Yeah. One more. It is possible to get like a fast end to this battle if, not this one particular, if this monster does a certain amount of damage to you and the next monster you fight gets you a crit, because you're not supposed to win these ones. Spoiler. Yeah. If that one does the right amount of damage and the next one does a crit, you can skip a whole turn. It's like, you know, 10 seconds.
Nice.
There is nothing to do here. We have tried everything to speed these tutorial battles up, and there's nothing to do but mash A. The game really front loads all of the lore, so after this point, it's not much lore. It's all just go here, do this thing, go here, kill that guy, go here, do this thing. Ah, yep. I have had it once where this guy gave me a 2-turn minion. But it's like so rare. There we go. Levant. There are too many plushies on this. It's Sonic and 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 Sonic.
Where's Knuckles?
And Totodile.
Yeah, where is Knuckles? Where did all the Sonic runners bring it?
What do you call a group of Sonics, though? A murder?
Was that a joke?
No, it was a genuine question.
I was like, was there a pun there that we all just missed?
I mean, it's a hedgehog. Surely there's some name for them. I just don't know what.
A bushel.
Board.
Yeah, well, there we go. We are getting our first mission, and now we're out of here. Slightly messed up the movement, but fine. And then Mabu, our wife, is like, hey, you didn't even say goodbye to me. And then she gives you a key item that is useful in any glitchless, but not here. We skip the entire quest that requires us to use it. Where is the watchtower? There we are. Go to the watchtower, just grab the key. Need a key to get into the forest. No can do, little guy. Kelmar, our best friend, says hello again. And bye. Oh, wait. Did you not give me the key? Wow, okay. Louis is not a well-liked character. He's like the first mini... If you play it casually, he's like the first mini-boss you'll come across. But he's so weak, there's literally only one monster in the game that can lose to him. Like, if you lose to Louis, you have to be trying. On the bingo goals, there is literally, like, lose to Louis, and it's one of the harder goals. Yeah, a little bit minute over estimate, but it should be okay. Yeah, that's just because of the extra loading times, but it'll be fine.
Yeah, last one of the day.
Now we're gonna meet the another Cocoon master. This guy's called Chorus. He's like, "Hey, you're a poacher, aren't you?" And you're like, "No, I can play a flute." And he's like, "Ah, the flute playing proves you're not a poacher." It probably makes sense in context, but
Majestic playing.
And we're gonna learn about capture because we need to learn how to capture minions. Same rules apply. Weaken them first. Careful not to menu. If you miss menu in these, it kicks you out the entire tutorial if you start again. This one's guaranteed. Yeah, it's guaranteed. And cool. And now we say goodbye. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do a little backup. Once the scene's faded in, I walk backwards and then back forward. That was to change the element of this monster here, but also to swap the elements of monsters later on. And it's just the most convenient place to do it because it also resets the position of that guy. And also means, oh, please. The second guy's complete RNG. Sometimes I can get past him, but it's rare. Resetting the position of that first one means getting past him is like guaranteed. Whereas if you just try and go for it, then the RE could just like walk forward and screwed.
I love the escape animation.
And oh no, close enough. That should be close enough, and then we're going to do this. We're going to leave the forest. But are we? Nope. We just got teleported straight to Chorus's hut. That was the goal of the first forest, is just get through the forest and go speak to Chorus in his hut at the other end. But we used the Hunter's Earring on a transition zone, which transitions to a new area. And using that on certain spots, the Hunter's Earring, while you're moving into a transition, will teleport you to other places in the forest. That skips the entire first forest.
Cool.
But now we're gonna get some. Oh, we're gonna hit the story of creation. No, dang it! Bad time loss reset. Now we're gonna go find Kikinak, the Birdman, and we're not gonna speak to our wife. She is the she's like the, so you can't use your monsters until you have purified them. You have to take them to like a Nagi maiden to purify them. She's a Nagi maiden. She's our wife. You'd think we would want to talk to her often. Nope. We will get through basically the first half of the game without even using a monster.
Nice.
And
that's what makes it better than Pokemon.
Yep. And so what I have, so I switched the element earlier to get this guy to be yellow. This is our second monster, Mardrag. We're going to be capturing Mardrag, and Mardrag and a Patron will be our the two beasts that see us through to the end of the game. I am not going to be doing anything but stabbing this guy for the next minute or so. Or if you'd like to read anything out, go ahead.
Yes, thank you very much. We've received a €3 donation from our very own Ukyu, saying, according to a very quick search, a group of hedgehogs can be called a prickle of hedgehogs, or an array, a bed, or a host of hedgehogs. The more you know. So take your pick, Jack. Thank you very much for your donation.
Well, actually, I think a host of Sonics would be a pretty appropriate description of them, wouldn't it? All right, Mardrag's super. Okay, so he's not in the red. That's fine. Then I'm going to, as soon as Mardrag gets into the red, he starts using like much more powerful, much more powerful item, magic attack. And it does like 20 damage, so we need to like make sure we're healed up. But the heal was more for safety. Because I've got this thing down to red, and I've got capture, miss, capture, miss, capture, miss, capture. I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not gonna bother risking it. Sorry, Leo. You gonna let me capture now? Okay, no, I have to. I'm not risking it. I am just not risking it, because if I miss the capture, the captures are weird. But, well, not weird, but basically you see at the bottom it says my capture level is 1, Mardrag's level is 3. The game intends for you to like keep up with the monster level, and even just being 2 levels higher makes it a lot harder to like capture. So you'll sit there and capture, miss, dead. So not risking it. Not risking it. Let's just go.
All
right. Now we have our first. We have the 2 beasts. Pretty sure I can just run past this guy. Yes, I can. I did practice, but I mostly practiced the second half of the game. Because this first half is a bit of a walking. It's not a walking sim. There is a lot to do, but it's pretty scripted. Like I said in the interview earlier, this is basically a beaten game when it comes to speedruns. There isn't really anything else to do in the any percent. There is in glitchless, but that requires fighting Wind Boss, and no one wants to fight Wind Boss. Wind Boss is a boss in the speedrun. If you just don't have enough health, if you didn't pick up enough random items earlier in the game, and you don't get enough health, he'll just one-shot you. And yeah, so you just get to an hour into the run. It's like, well, the game didn't give me an item I needed, so yes, there's a reset. We love RPGs here. We love RNGL. All right, this is the next one. I'm going to turn towards this door. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then we twitch forward just slightly. I am going to equip... No, not the dagger. I want a silver crown. And I want to use... Oh. Nope. I screwed up. I forgot to go to the shop. Okay, we use the Hunter's Earring for its intended purpose, which is actually escaping the forest. Aura, while I go to the shop quick, could you, if you want to read something out, please go ahead.
Yes, I would absolutely love to. I would just draw your attention to more on-site speedrunning events from our partners. For example, if you are interested in more events that are UK-based, UKSG Blue 2024 will happen in October on the 12th to the 13th in Glasgow, Scotland. And NSG Fall, which is based in the municipality of Gjerdrum in Norway, will happen in fall from September 20th to 22nd. And you don't need to ask where it is, you just need to go to ask. So if you're looking for more speedrunning content, please check them out. They are very lovely people and really, really interesting events as well. Thank you very much. Let's get back to Jack and see how it is going in the second iteration of this forest.
What are you talking about? We've just come with for the first time. We caught Mardreg, no problem, first try. And then we picked up a skeleton key. Oh, I guess the key's gone. I don't know where it is, but we'll be fine. Yeah. Remind me of this. Sorry, remind me when I get to the Nagi village. Mirror of Deva. I need to make sure to buy mirrors because I've done that so many times. Forgotten to buy the mirrors, and they are essential for beating the game. All right, so let's try this again. We're on the same monster seed, so we're still good at this point. I don't need to do any monster swaps later on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're healed up fully. Now we are got the silver crown equipped. That's perfect. So I use that key to pick up the items in the chest, and the items in the chest are what we're going to be using to beat the boss instead of monsters. Yeah, this is a really kind of annoying fight. In these, I need these. I need these. Please. There we go. Cool. You're not supposed to, because I use the glitch. You're not supposed to be coming in from this side of the map. So collecting that sleep spore is a little bit hard. It's a little bit inconsistent. If you just run for it, you'll miss it. But the silver crown is something I needed equipped as well because the silver crown allows me to do extra damage and 4-shot Kikinak. Whereas without the silver crown, it's like a 6-shot with these weapons, with this spell. 2. And then Kikinak's got a bunch of attacks, and I just need to be careful that he doesn't... Can he attack me again? Yes, he is. Okay, this is fine. Depending on like the RNG of... I can't remember what determines it, but sometimes Kikinak will do attack, you'll heal, and it will attack and attack, or sometimes it will do attack, heal, it will do attack, and then you'll get another turn. And then it will attack you twice in a row, and then you're screwed if you haven't healed. So we can tank one more attack, but that's fine because Kikinak is dead. Magic doesn't miss, and Kikinak does not crit. That's the first boss. Down. Down.
Nice.
Did I get an item? Nope, no green. Oh, no. Nope. Let's see. So if you want to know about the lore of the game, there's a bunch of people that are like suffering a sleeping sickness, I think, in the village. And they're looking for Calibus herb. And Kikinak gives you some Calibus powder. And he's like, yeah, go search the other forest. So he gives you the key for the other forest. And now we can go into the spider forest. And the spider forest is probably the worst part of Glitchless. Because it's just one long corridor, not a corridor, but like a lot of rooms. You're running to one end of the forest to speak to a guy, and then to come all the way back to get a quest item, to go all the way back again, to have him unlock a door, to come all the way back. It's a pain in the arse. Bye, Mabu. We still don't want to talk to you.
What was it? Mirrors?
Mirrors. That's when we get to the next shop.
Oh, next one. All
yeah,
right.
It won't be until after the fourth forest. It's the third forest.
Oh, yeah.
We do one shopping trip before Dragonfly, pick up most of the items on the way there. Pretty much everything we need we pick up. It's just there's a couple items in the shop that are essential. I like the spider theme. Right, we are going to Hunter glitch again. You should not be green. I don't think that's close enough. That should be fine. This one's not a bad one. There's a later one that looks almost exactly like this, and if you screw it up, you lose a minute. Okay, we didn't screw up. Teleport to the back of the forest, so it skips the entire quest. Ugh, Squamoj. Oh. Oh. Bless the RNG. Hitboxes on the minions are very, very, very weird. Like, for some of them, they can be clipping inside you and you won't touch them. The battle won't start. And some, like Squamoj, will be just like so far away, and it's like, oh, can you please give me the key? Thank you. Yeah, the hitboxes when they get into battle are weird. And these guys are cool. They're like boos. They only move when you're not looking at them. So this guy are lured into the corner. What? Huh. Normally, it's just 4 steps and he's on the side. And it's easy. You gonna kill me? Yeah. Well, that was a little embarrassing.
How far back does this put you?
Just at the beginning of the fight, Spider Forest. I've got no health, but I don't need health to get through it. As long as I can avoid the monsters next time.
Get to enjoy more of this jam.
I really like the theme in the next forest. That's really chill. No. Please. Okay, here we go. Do this super careful. I think that's it. Should be good. I think this screen is just too good. I'm having difficulty seeing. Like, I'm having difficulty seeing like the pixels and stuff. If the screen's just too good. Okay, avoided that guy. Perfect. Avoid this guy. Try and avoid this guy. Excellente. All right.
Pink collar.
Now, hopefully, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. See, I don't know why it wouldn't work last time. Oh well. And it also means this guy is out the way as well. Convenient, very convenient placement of those two. Just turning around moves them both out the way perfectly. Got a little bit of a cutscene, so if you want to read anything out, Laura, please go ahead.
I would love to. I would just like to draw your attention towards the bits and incentives that are currently open for the day tomorrow, which is currently mostly language choices, and it seems that it's the more exotic languages that are currently in the lead. For example, for Burnout 3 Takedown, currently the leading language is Swedish, whereas for Metroid Dread, Spanish is currently in the lead. So if you want to see your favorite language for these games in the lead and be shown on stream during the speedrun, get your donations in and we might make your wish come true. Now back to you, Jack.
Thank you very much. Yes, so now that long quest that we skipped, the thing still happens and everyone's in trouble. But now we finally get to speak to our waifu. Oh, no, our actual wife, not waifu. What am I talking about? And she's like, what? You want to do magic now? I'm like, well, you know, kind of need some monsters to beat the game. So yeah, now is a good time. If you talk to her at any point before this, she wants to engage you in conversation or ask you to do like a side quest or stuff. So we don't bother talking to her until now. So now we got a Patron Mardreg equipped. We've got a level 1 and a level 3 minion when the next forest we're going to be encountering is like level 10, so that should be fun. I'll explain the level up system when we get there. It's actually quite interesting. It's not a level system I've seen in any other game.
I'm glad to see there's bad husband safe strat.
Yeah, being a bad husband is literally like the optimal strat in this game. Because I mean, like if you play casually, you're meant to like comfort her and like tell her it's all. Because basically, it's a big scam, really. Because, okay, in the game, Nagi, for context, in the game, only Nagi women can purify the monsters, right?
Yeah.
But purifying the monsters gives scars on their body. That's why she's got like more like masked up and stuff, right? So if you're playing the game casually, you're going to be seeing her every so often and be like, she's like, oh, it's really hard doing this Nagi magic. Oh, you know, blah, 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 blah. You know, but in the speedrun, since we don't actually speak to her and she doesn't do any Nagi magic, you're like, okay, so what's the problem? You big faker. Oh, wait. One more screen and then up. No, not my home. Yeah, well, everyone's turned to stone. Something to do with the side quest that we skipped, and then they all blamed the old lady. I forget her name now. And so they tried to sacrifice the only woman in the village. There are 2 people in the village who have magical powers, and they decided to try and sacrifice one of them. It did not go well. Now everyone's turned to stone, and that feel when your wife turns into a green fairy. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're still married, but now our wife is a fairy.
Oh,
I guess we got like an ocarina, and she can be our Navi, can't she?
I was gonna say, still love me if I'm a green fairy.
This is actually a Zelda speedrun, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, just give the protag blonde hair and we're fine. Actually, I suppose he had dark hair in the earlier games, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so. Some of them.
Yeah, some of them. It always depends on the link, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing about using the Hunter's Earring glitch, it means that you're not actually meant to be coming out of the doors of the forest. You're meant to be coming out of the bottom, the bottom there. But since we use the glitch, it sort of like it thinks, oh, you've entered this room. You use the Hunter's Earring, therefore you need to come out of that entrance. Now, I don't think I need to switch the elements. I will double check just in case, but I do need to do something first. So I need to put this on. If I don't put Riquette's garb on, then yeah, it's over. It's over. All kinds of over. Okay, and you are the exact. No. I want you over here. I want to actually face you. If you're not facing the monster when they attack you, then it goes. They get first turn. Right, and that's where these Agni Seal comes back in. So the convenient item we used to defeat the boss, used to conveniently weaken the Shulia here. Now, why am I weakening a monster? Do I want to capture it? No, of course not. Basically, the level system works that if you kill something or you capture something of a higher level, you will be boosted automatically to that level. So I'm going to be killing Shulia, that is level 10, with my Mardreg, that is level 3. Once we do one more attack, he's going to poke us. And we're going to summon Mardreg. And there's, as you notice, there's like elemental things. So like, not really optimal to use air against an air, but since we're only doing one attack, and this thing has nothing in the way of defense, it's easy. It's got good magic defense, but nothing in real defense. Yep, so now Maldrick is level 10.
That easy.
And that is how we boost our levels. There are a couple of battles we do in the game just to boost our levels. A couple of monsters here. These guys are pretty cool. They don't move unless you're far away from them, but once you're close, they start moving. I do need to use these, though. Where are my... Oz. Okay. And there we go. Up there. Yeah, the sleep spores are fantastic. They put all of the minions in the forest. They put them all to sleep on the field, so that you can just run past them. Some monsters wake up after 30 seconds. Some monsters only wake up if you leave the screen and come back.
Oh.
It's kind of inconsistent, but at this point, you just know. You have to know which ones to worry for. But the sleep spores are very, very useful. You can we buy them in the shop later, and we use them basically throughout the game to avoid all monster encounters. So now we're coming up to the second boss, Poacher. And Poacher has the ability to summon minions himself. Also has a giant axe. Sometimes the game renders the axe. Sometimes it doesn't. No one knows why. I'm gonna poke this guy. Poke this mon. And then we get to see Mardrek's true power. Bam! Oh, Geigo. Oh, Geigo. Take a 2-shot. Ooh, the two-shot Geigo is so good. That means we got a good Mardreg.
Nice.
Now the next goal will be to kill Poacher, but I need to kill Poacher with a Patron. Because Poacher is like level 11 or something, even though it doesn't say his level. If we kill a monster, it will be boosted to level 11. So... just need to make sure I'm not doing too much. I need to get Poacher to a health level where... oh, yeah, I'm going to switch out. That crit was like, yeah, definitely switch out. Probably should have healed before this battle. How much damage do you do? I mean, you don't... yeah, how much damage do you do? Okay, I need to attack you one more time. Okay, you don't do enough damage to kill me. You're good. I was like worried that the Poacher's going to kill me. It's not going to get a crit. Yeah, an axe is never crit.
Axe is just for show.
Yeah, axes are super strong, but like very, very, very inaccurate. And we're going to use magic here because magic never misses. Okay. Now, as long as it doesn't get... okay. We're fine. We're fine.
1 HP.
Yeah, it lives on 1. It happens. And now we've got a Patron and Mardrek boosted to level 11. Which means they are now actually good. You might also notice that when we next summon them in battle, they'll be a lot bigger. You might have actually noticed Mardrek grow bigger, but yeah, the levels the models increase in size. All right, now back into the Moth Forest. We actually use the Hunter's Earring for its intended purpose for once. I think it's probably like the only time we do that in the entire speedrun. Just because it's like 10 seconds faster than walking through that corridor again. This way and then move that way. Or not. It's actually fine if we die here. We'll get we just get teleported to the front of the forest and get a free heal because we can't go back to town. The game just like if you die in the Moth Forest, the game is just like, oh, we'll just let you get a free revive. So next up is we're going to be going through a door, and then there's going to be a bit of a long cutscene. But before that, let's just open this door. I didn't get any drops, did I? I didn't get any drops from either of the battles. That shouldn't be a problem. No, it's not a problem. I know the money route. Yeah, the money routing in this game is probably the hardest thing, because it's like if you get the good drops, then you don't have to go out of your way, and you don't have to like menu. You menu a lot yet less, basically. Love this soundtrack.
Very chill.
Yeah, it's probably one of my favorite tracks. I really like. There's a couple of tracks of Jade Cocoon on OC Remix, and they're all bangers.
Check it out later. We're also catching IRL encounters.
Yeah, this bloody fly has been bugging me all day. Like anytime we're trying to play cards, it's just buzzing around. Now I'm here. I thought like leaving it back there, but it's just following us around. It's because we're the only ones in here at this time. It's like it's too late. How's your BSG been, Jelly? Enjoyed it?
Yeah, it's been pretty good.
Have you had any favorite runs so far?
Ooh.
Have you watched a lot of runs? I haven't watched.
I don't usually watch a lot of runs. I usually spend time with people.
Yeah, I spend time with people, and then I'll watch like the runs I want to watch after I get home.
But there have been great runs.
There have been great runs. I can assure you there have been. Aura, can you tell us some of your favorite runs?
I mean, what can I say? As a member of the Final Fantasy speedrunning community, I need to say, I'm legally obligated to say that the Final Fantasy runs that we've seen by Metako and Nashlex have been fantastic. Make sure to check them out because they're genuinely funny.
Oh yeah, I did actually catch a lot of Matako's 4 run, which was quite good.
I'll also say Lon's run of Persona.
Oh yeah,
was really entertaining.
That last night, that was really cool.
We were just messing around the whole run.
Yeah, cutscene's still going for a little bit longer. Or if you want to say anything, go ahead.
I was just about to ask, yeah, I want to welcome everyone to this Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time speedrun presented to you by DeHearts, and I just want to draw your attention towards the manifold social media outlets that BSG Marathon has. For example, make sure to check us out on YouTube at youtube.com/BSG Marathon and discover all the amazing made cutscenes and short videos that have been shown throughout this marathon on this channel in the intermissions. Currently we have the mid-reel video up that is really fantastic. It has been cooked up by the marketing and the meme team, and it's really, really good. You will want to watch it because it was only shown once, so check it out. You can also follow us on Instagram and Twitter, formerly known as X. So be sure to check us out over there. Okay, I can't keep this up.
Other way around.
It's fine.
It's too early in the morning.
Absolutely. I would just hand it back to you.
Thank you, Aura. Yeah, so we met this old guy. His name's Nee, I think. There's Ra. There's Moo. We should never see Ra in a run. If we see Ra, then it's it's very shameful. Something has gone very wrong because she's your new healer and purifier. You remember the thing I was supposed to remember?
Yeah, mirrors.
Mirrors
of something.
It's Mirror of Deva, but mirrors fine. They are essential for I'll explain when I get there. Got a little bit of menuing to do because I actually don't know how much money I have or what items I have. So let's just ask about supplies. So it's all right. We are selling everything except the meta mugworts. Oh no, I keep the excellent one. I'll keep the excellent one. Right, and then we buy sleep spores. I want 4. Mirror of Deva, I want 2. And excellent liquors. I want. Actually, only 6, but I'll take 7 anyway for safety. And then. Okay, that should be okay. Okay. Now I have to say goodbye because I didn't get any drops. This is what I mean by the menuing. I have to like come out of this menu. Actually, I can do it this way, can't I? Go to menu. I can go to weapons. I can buy the other. I want to buy a Sparrow Ruff. I just want 1. I will ready it now. I will sell. Silver Crown I got earlier. Oh, dude. Perfect. Calculated. There we go. Little bird. That's the last of my money. Yeah, so this is the point of the game where if you don't beat it from here, it's basically dead. Because we don't have any more money to buy more items. And the only way to get more money would be to like... So to get money in this game, what you're supposed to do is capture minions, then weave them, have your Nagi maiden weave them into silk, and then you sell the silk, and the level of the monster tells you the quality of the silk. Really convoluted. The fastest way to make money is just to find some treasure chest and sell it. That's what I would do in a speedrun. I'm not sitting there for 20 minutes grinding money. Right, first things first, we are sleep sporing. Sometime today, menu. There we go. I want to meta muggle myself. Yeah, that's perfect. Cool. Ignore this guy here.
So, Jack.
Yes, Sora.
I am now seriously interested. What drew you to this game and what made you think, yeah, I want to speedrun this?
I mean, it's just a game I knew. I played a lot as a kid with my brother. We used to... I mean, we beat the game several dozen times and then had all of the post-game content and had all the, a bunch of minions, and we were doing 1v1s. Me and my brother used to play a lot of this. So it was just a game I knew very well mechanically, and I thought, I could speedrun this. And then shout out to Caveman, rest his speedrun heart. He taught me everything I need to know about this game, and then I came along and improved it by finding the glitches and everything. So yeah.
We actually found all the glitches. Or
Yeah, basically all the glitches. Yeah. Well, the one that's important I found.
Yeah.
And it also routed a bunch of the pathing a bit different to avoid monsters.
Impressive.
It cut about 20 to 25 minutes off the speed. Well, it cut about 20 minutes off the speed run, and I had the world record for a couple of years. And then Leonis, who I mentioned before, he comes along and then just does the first try Mardrake capture without any without weakening it, which is something like in the range of like 1 to 2%. So yeah, and I was not gonna sit there and button mash. No, I don't. Sleep spores. Yeah, I wasn't gonna sit there button mash for 10 minutes just for a 1% chance. I'm not crazy. I know other speedrunners do worse things than that, and yeah, I wouldn't do those things either. There is a sunk cost fallacy when it comes to speedrunning. Like, okay, that should be good. Hunter zeroing behind this tree. Should put us at the back of this forest. Avoiding 2 more battles. Perfect. And this is what the Beetle Forest is supposed to look like, but we didn't travel through it. This is Chorus's hut that we just like warped to. But if you thought Poacher was an intimidating boss name, just wait till you see this guy. You're not prepared for the epic name of this boss.
Station.
What?
Yes. just named Fire Boss. They named all the monsters really cool things. I mean, we're fighting Tutoris here. We got a Patron. We got Mardreg, you know, and then Fire Boss.
Even one of the Sonics couldn't believe it and fell over.
I think the translation team had just quit the day before or something. Like, we named all the minions. Now what? That's what the Mirror Davers are for. They so each of the final bosses have elemental attacks. Oh, nice crit. Actually, a useful crit. Yeah, each of the not elemental. They've got status attacks. This one does poison. The wind one does a sleep attack, and then last one does a petrify. Yeah, if you let yourself get poisoned or petrified, you are just dead. All right, do not mana drain. Okay, perfect. No, I need to heal. Tutorials, you almost always have to heal during a Tutorials fight. I don't think I've ever had a Tutorials fight where I didn't need to heal. Where are my excellent lookers all the way at the bottom? Menus in this game are bad.
Do all the boss fights have the same music?
Yes, apart from the final boss.
Okay.
Well, there will be two more. This boss, one more boss, then the final boss. There's only two more bosses left after this, because we're skipping a lot of the story and a lot of the cutscenes with the glitch.
Nice.
So we're just skipping to the bosses. Perfect. Perfect. Wow, no mana drain. So Tutorials actually has 3 attacks. It's got that poison tail, it's got the fire spin, and it's got mana drain. And mana drain is the worst because it means you have to like keep defending to get your mana back up or switch back to 11. I've had battles where I had to switch to 11 like 3 times just because it was mana drain, mana drain, mana drain, mana drain.
Oh.
Yeah, annoying. All right, now we're going to switch to Mardreg. Kelly, could you pass my water, please?
Yeah, sure. Oh.
Thanks. Oh, thank you. Oh, that was Fire Boss down then. Yeah, so we killed a Patron with Tutorials with a Patron. Ooh, bloody garb. Okay, so if I do end up dying, I can get money by selling the ball. So that was actually a decent-ish safety pickup. But yeah, now both of them, because I attacked them with 1 each. Both of them are now level 15. We're supposed to go. So we basically they just palette swapped like the 4 forests from the early game and just palette swapped them into the later game. They, for some reason, decided to cut out loads of the story to make way for voice acting. And don't get me wrong, it's not bad voice acting. It's just I'd prefer a good story. Yeah. They cut out a lot of the story. So it's not just like Ocarina of Time, or it's not just like Zelda or Pokemon. It's also Final Fantasy, because the second goal of the game is to collect the 4 elemental crystals: wind, water, fire, and earth. Just like most Final Fantasy games. So it's to give it the full title, it's Jade Cocoon, Story of the Final Zelda Mon.
Finally, an RPG for everyone.
I mean, it's got everything. It's got monsters, it's got love, it's got magic, it's got Studio Ghibli art. Sorry. It's doing okay. I didn't think that tickly cough would affect me during this run, but I guess it is. Whatever. Let's. All right. Then we want to use. I'm going to use Mugwort, Sleep Spore. The monsters look like they need healing, but actually, the game, for some reason, heals all of your monsters like by 1/4 of their health and mana every time you end a battle. It doesn't matter how you end the battle. If you retreat, you can just get 1/4 of your health and mana back on your monsters. But just your monsters. Levent is. He's still human, after all. All right, that sleep spore is just to avoid one of these guys. It is actually useless for the entire rest of the forest.
Yay.
Because we just have to run apart. Because these are all just in the way. Now, the last monster I fight in this, if it's a water one, then I don't need to switch elements. And if it is a earth one, then I do. Okay. Those are Doggles. They're not bothering us anyway. Although they are a good backup if a Patron somehow dies. You need to get a Patron's level boosted.
So how do the elements work?
They go around in a circle. Water beats fire, earth beats water, air beats earth, and fire beats air. Alright, so these two are water. That's good. It means I don't have to switch the elements. Basically, when you go into the forest, the monsters will come in like one of two elements, and certain transition zones will switch them. Sorry.
Okay.
Am I just holding triangle for a sec?
Oh. It just moves with triangle.
What I would be doing here is flicking this to like keep to this side. But just stop before you get to the door, please.
Stop.
Sorry. My throat is really bugging me. Now this should be the second to last Hunter's Earring glitch. And that's perfect. When you hear that music change, it means I did it right. And now we're in the Spider Forest in Netherworld. We skipped the entirety of the Dragonfly Forest. Now this one is the same space. And this one is very important because if I get it wrong, I go back all the way to the Nagi village, and we don't want to do that. And we're good. Yes, we are good. And there's a spiral. That was the last Haunter transit we need to do. Now it's just a couple of bosses, and we are good. This is a silly boss. This is a silly fight. I've got to boost Mardreg's level to 18. There is a level 18 monster in this, but it's fire. I'm not going to be doing any damage to it. So I need to, so which means I need to weaken it with the Patron. But before I weaken it with the Patron, I have to kill the Tragaron, because the Tragaron will kill a Patron in one hit. Yeah, so I have to kill that guy just to switch to a Patron. Just to get kicked in the face. I love the monster designs in this. They're very cool.
And also the animations.
Yeah. Yep. 2 water attacks, weaken Spiral, and then we switch back to Mardreg. Spiral doesn't have any fire attacks, so it's actually safe to just fight with Mardreg. It just takes forever. And wind attack. Little bit of bad RNG there with the Patron attacks, but okay, it's fine. Normally you can take that down in one hit, but eh. Okay. And we got one more sleep spore left, and depending on which monsters show up and where their positions are, depends on where I use it. Hopefully, I can get past at least one of these guys. Oh! Please let me run, 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 please let me run. No!
Oh.
Leave me alone. The reason we bought the 2 items we did in the shop, the knife and the sparrow ruff, is because they increase our speed to a certain point. Okay, I don't think I can get this. I don't think I can squeeze past this guy. Try it. Yeah. Here we go, a little bit closer. Sleep spore, mugwort. Make sure Mardreg is fully healed, just in case. Okay, we got past that guy. That's good.
Nice.
And depending on the RNG, no, we're not going to get past this guy. It's rare, but you can get a monster that's small enough to get past. Please, 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 please. Let me run. Okay, we're good. I didn't want to... Come on, menu, please. Got to rearrange, please. I don't know why my lickers are so far at the bottom. It's bad menu, bad menu.
With all this stuff, it's also for the Metal Gear fans.
Yeah, we got 2 bosses to go. It's back-to-back bosses. Speaking to this guy, Totoyamu, if you don't know who he is, don't worry. We skipped his entire side quest, him and his entire family's quests.
I won't forget you.
Hey, we know this girl. She's mad because we didn't pay her enough attention earlier in the game. I joke, but that's not actually that far wrong from what her actual grievances. It is literally because, like, I'm doing all this work for you and I don't feel appreciated. And there is other stuff to it too, but it's lore. And we get this guy. You were worried about Earth Boss, Fire Boss. Now we have Earth Boss. Thankfully, we skipped Wind Boss. Now, oh no, do not summon yet. We want Deva Mirror first, Mardreg. That's super important. If you don't do that, it's game over. Because, as I said, it's got a Petrify attack, and yeah, it's unpleasant because Petrify, where A, slows you down, and B, reduces your accuracy immensely. So even if you, like, if you got him down to like 1 HP and he even starts petrifying you, just to start the petrification, like lower your accuracy like 20%. It's insane. All right, we want that attack actually. Earth Magic is perfect because it's the weakest attack he's got. Got 3 attacks: a Stomp, Teabagging, Petrify, and the Magic. Yeah, just keep doing magic, please.
This boss did not skip leg day.
No, he did not. The one leg day was named after. Right. And yeah, that's good. Double turn. Gonna defend. Don't stomp. Why'd you have to stomp? Alright, got bad RNG in the fight, but it is what it is. Oh no, that was actually a perfect time to stomp because I needed to defend. Yeah, defending gets your mana back. That was a perfect time to stomp. Yeah, that little boom boom is a wind up to the stomp. Now, Earth Boss should go down in 4 hits. From a Patron. One. Giant arm man. He didn't skip arm day. He did skip leg day. Maybe he rides around on his monster and between the two of them, they look like a real person. And double turn, perfect. That's exactly what we want. Thank you very much. Now, not too careful to click. I've done this before. Oh my god, I got 2 bloody garb drops. Okay, perfect. And then we get excellent liquor. In the original Japanese version of this game, you have to go. You can't menu after battles. You have to go straight from Earth Boss to the final boss, which is unpleasant. One of the many reasons no one speedruns the Japanese version. The North American version is like the optimal one to run. It has the best glitches and it allows you to menu after battle. And also, unlike the PAL version, it's not like 5/6 speed. Yeah, it suffers from PAL slowdown. Because region locking, yay!
Yay.
I am going to go over estimate. That's because I set the estimate for console with fast disk loading. That's my bad, guys. Come on, sometime today. Yeah, so we picked up the 4 elemental crystals. Don't ask where we got them, because we just have them in the final cutscene. Don't worry about it.
We totally did everything in the game.
Yep. And who is the final boss? Can you guess?
The Avatar.
The Avatar. Not blue enough to be the Avatar.
Oh.
Oh, unless you mean the other Avatar.
The other one. 4 elements.
Oh, God. I don't know why I thought, but why did the James Cameron movie come to mind first? My brain is not working. No, just never
it's
works
like 3,
right.
4 a.m.
No, it's the Dream Man. With a rocking feather cape.
And a great hat.
Damn good hat. All right, we don't need to Dave Amir in this one, but Chosen One is the only enemy in the game where they actually get to attack first. Except unless you get like a back attack. Kashija can do a bunch of stuff. Mostly it's a gimmick about switching elements. So basically it will switch element and then it will do an attack and then it's got a 50-50 chance to do another attack or switch element, basically. So it's switch element, it'll do an attack. It's not scripted, this fight. There's a lot of RNG involved. An optimal Kashija fight ends his fight on water, and then it's just 2 shots to kill Chosen One. But the optimal fight's rare. Very rare. Couple more attacks. Switch to fire too early. That's bad RNG. Because fire's good against air, like it will one-shot Mardreg. But Kashidra is now weak against the Patron. Ooh, that's a good crit. That may actually save us. Okay. Yep, perfect. Now, do not heal. When it's in water phase, it does have the ability to heal. But I think with that crit... Ah, it's on 1. Do not heal. Okay. Kamehameha, perfect. And time is coming up on the final hit of Chosen One, who is very, very fast and very, very dodgy. Oh, come on. Are you not going to give me a single miss game? The game's actually given me like really, really good RNG the whole time. It's insane. If I hadn't been... Time. If I brought my original disc, that would be about 10 or 15 minutes, about 10 minutes faster. That was like not even that far off my PB.
Damn.
Apart from the bit I lost a minute like when I forgot to heal at the shop. That was probably like a 57, 56 with fast disc loads. But yeah, that's Jade Cocoon, Story of the Tamamayu. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm sorry, I don't have anything else to say. I rambled too much during it, and I don't have anything else to say. Jelly, would you like to say anything? You enjoyed that
was
run?
the right caller.
I'm getting a single clap. Thank you. Oh, everyone's in bed. It's way too late. Thank you, everyone, for watching the final run of the night. Or if you'd like to take us away.
I would love to thank you so much, Jack, for this Jade Cocoon Story of the Tamamayu run. We are going into a quick intermission, and then I'm going to send you all away into your into bed because we are going into a short break overnight, but we'll be back in the morning. Thank you so much, and see you very soon.